Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday to you and to everyone who's watching and joining us on this Tuesday morning. Please feel free to jump on and connect and be involved and ask questions. And yeah, we would love to have you join us for this workshop today. So, guys, we're going to be doing a redo of the worksheet that we did yesterday, just due to some technical issues. But I'm very excited about that because this is a topic that I really love and that I'm really passionate about it. So I'm quite excited to go through it again, and I hope that you'll join me. And if you just want to watch, then I hope that there's something that you find beneficial in this workshop and that you can take away from this workshop. And yeah, we just look so forward to your feedback. Okay, guys, but before we get started, I'm just going to read the announcements. So please follow on with me for that. And again, if you've got any questions, please just post them, and we'll do our best to answer those questions for you. Okay, so the MyRehab Cafe and Unsearchable or Secret Facebook group is the aftercare branch of the MyRehab Group of Dual Diagnosis Addiction Centers, or ARC as it was formerly known. The MyRehab centers are private, inpatient drug and alcohol rehab centers that offer high-quality healthcare with high-quality outcomes. The MyRehab Cafe Facebook group has exclusive access to loads of content that isn't available on any of the MyRehab public channels. Some of the content includes workshops, lectures, and support groups hosted in conjunction with some of the treating providers at the MyRehab inpatient centers. These treating providers are psychologists, social workers, wellness counselors, and volunteers who have extensive experience in the field. Group members also participate in movie and book reviews and, from time to time, face-to-face events. If you aren't a member of the MyRehab Cafe, you are likely watching this on a public channel. This means you will have 10 to 20 minutes of access to this live broadcast before we switch over exclusively to the private and unsearchable MyRehab Cafe Facebook group. Remember to sign up and join the MyRehab Cafe, guys, as that's where all the interesting part of the videos happen. Some really great conversations that take place in there, guys, so please join in. MyRehab Cafe is free to any person that has been through the MyRehab inpatient process. If you haven't been through the inpatient process, but you want to find out how to join the MyRehab Cafe, please check out the MyRehab Cafe website, which is www.myrehab.com. If you want to participate in this workshop, please join in via video or audio via the link in the comment section, or leave a comment and I should be able to bring it on screen and I can see what I can do about answering any questions that you have. If you are a MyRehab Cafe member and you want a higher degree of anonymity or confidentiality, wait for us to end the broadcast on the public channels before hopping on or posting. I will make an announcement when we are switching over. So with that, let's get started. Okay, guys, so again, welcome on this lovely Tuesday morning, and I'm grateful and honored to be here with you and to share in this time with you. And yeah, like I say, we're going to go through the worksheet that we went through yesterday. And as always at the start of these homework workshops, I really just encourage that we take these questions and we really use them as tools to further develop on our skills and to create strategies and to really prompt us into going deeper and digging deeper and taking these questions to therapy and like I say, really positioning them as tools that can just help us grow on our journey of self-discovery. So with that, I'm gonna read to you what the worksheet's about, and then we're gonna go to the questions. There's not a lot of questions on this worksheet, but I would really like to unpack some of these questions with other questions. So as I go, please feel free, comment, jump on, interact, and I would love to hear from you. With these questions, if you have any further questions yourself, or you have testimony or wisdom that you'd like to impart for others on this platform, please join us. Okay, so we're going to be talking about using my support network. And I'm just going to read to you what that's about, and then we'll jump into the questions. So, it is common for people dealing with substance abuse or other addictive patterns to isolate themselves and feel embarrassed or ashamed about their histories. Also, some feel that since they got themselves into the mess, they are alone, and so they need to solve these problems alone. However, the good news. However, people embarking on this journey benefit when they seek help from others who care about them, who are who are succeeding at the same goals. This exercise will get you started using the support of helpful people to increase your chances of success in making these lifestyle changes. Okay, so the first question there it's asking is um, the supportive people I can ask to help me in my recovery from addiction are, and then it gives us different options. So, is there a family member or members? Are there friends? Is there someone at work or at school? Is there someone in my church or my spiritual community? Is there someone in the recovery community? Is there somebody else, other? So think about who is somebody that you feel that you could go to and just get the process started. As I said yesterday, it's not about just, jumping in for a quick fix. It's really just reaching out, looking for support, building a community or a support network that can help you stay in recovery from addiction. So, like we say, one step at a time, and just building that support network that we can surround ourselves with, that can be there to help us when we need the help, that can be there to provide accountability for us should we need accountability, and also that we can grow with and develop further with. Okay. So, question two, three benefits I will get from letting these people support what I'm doing here. So, that question is really asking you that um, once you've reached out to whoever it is that you've decided you could reach out to, or once you've created support with whoever it is that you've chosen to create support with, what are the benefits that you can get from letting those people support you? So, could this mean again life? The benefits of having life, um, the benefits of building relationships, um, the benefits of networking and connection. And this worksheet is going to tie in a lot with connection, which is a topic that I really love and I'm really passionate about. So keep tuned in and let's keep going. So yeah, again, guys, just three benefits that you feel on your individual journey you will get from letting the people that you've chosen support you on your journey. Okay, question three. The biggest obstacle or barrier for me when asking for assistance is. And again, these questions are really pertaining to you and your personal journey. Um, I can speak of or give examples of things that I've seen and things that I may have experienced myself. But again, really just see how you can apply these questions to your personal individualized journey, and again, how you can use these questions on that journey to help you grow further and further on your journey. So some of the obstacles or barriers that people face when starting off this journey of addiction recovery or self-discovery is, possibly difficulties in accessing support or resources. Um, that can come down a lot to financial limitations or barriers. Some people have experienced issues with trust or confidentiality. Um, and again, bringing it back to how the worksheet was introduced was feeling ashamed or embarrassed, feeling that there's a stigma attached. Um, Sometimes it could be possible that a person is not ready to give up or reach out for help. So there are obstacles and barriers that we have seen people face along the journey. But there's good news. there is definitely ways to navigate through those barriers and ways to navigate through those obstacles. And that's really what this worksheet is. The end goal of this worksheet is to find a way. And again, through that support network. So these barriers or obstacles that people face when they ask for assistance, let's look at the different ways that those can be overcome. And so my question to you is there anybody that is watching or that is still going to watch and could comment afterwards to help others? How did you get through this? How did you navigate through these barriers? How did you reach out where if you were facing barriers and obstacles? And let's find ways to motivate each other through this so that we can overcome these barriers and obstacles, and so that we can really embrace the support network and really move towards this journey of self-discovery and addiction recovery. Okay, so question 4: the best thing that could happen when I ask someone for help. I really love this question. Before I read this question, though, Sophia, thank you for joining. I always love having you joining on these homework groups, and I see that you've posted something for us. If we can just have that comment come up again, thank you. Okay, so Sophia says, I feel writing helps me to get through a lot of the things and get it off my chest. My family support me a great deal. Isolation often happens, and in the beginning, I did not often. In the beginning, sorry, I did that often, and I felt like my family was shutting me out, not realizing that I was really pushing them away. I struggle with asking for help, but now that I finally have the guts to do it, my family understands a little better, and our relationship has improved since. It is sometimes better to look at it from your support system's point. I can't see the rest of that question, but I'm going to assume points of view. Sophia, you've touched on such an important point here, and thank you so much for that message. And I just read so much courage in that comment, and so much bravery. And you hit the nail on the head. That we can be so scared to do something, but after taking that step and after overcoming that barrier, there can be such great rewards on the other side of that. And so as we go through this worksheet, we're hoping to dive into that even more. So thank you for that comment, Sophia. Really, really such a wonderful thing to read, and thank you for sharing that journey with us. And I hope that anyone's watching can really take hope and take courage from hearing how other people have navigated through the journey. Okay, so question 4 said the best thing that could happen when I ask someone for help is, and that tied in actually so nicely with what you just said, Sophia. The improvement on family relationships was one of the or feeling like you're being better understood. That was something that that was beneficial, that was good, that happened to you after reaching out. So the best thing that could happen when asking for help is, and I want to ask a question to you guys on this question is, when thinking about the best thing that could happen to you when reaching out, think about what is it that you want for your life, and try and connect that to this question. What is your desire for your life? Is it family relationships? Is it finding purpose? Is it finding fulfillment? Wellness? Connection, community? What are the desires that you have for your life? Who is it you want to be, and where is it that you want to be? And when thinking about that, tie that into what are these good things that can then happen when we ask somebody for help. So really just take a moment to think about that. I don't like to just move on from questions too fast. I'm just going to give you some time to perhaps write this down, or just sit on this question for a few seconds and see if anything comes up that you'd like to share with us, or take away with you for that matter. Okay. Guys, the time is almost up on the public channel, and I really, really hope that for those of you that were watching, you got thinking about the great things that could happen if we just reach out, and the great things that can happen in community and connection. And I'm only going to carry on the cafe with this topic, and it's just going to get more interesting. So I'm really hoping that you will join us on the other side, and that you will sign up and be involved in this community, just to take away the beneficial workshops. So please, guys, if you want to know more, please go to myrehab.com or myrehabcafe.com or myrehabcafe.co.za and join us. It just gets better and better. So we look forward to seeing you all there, and thank you for joining in, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.